the Gainesville Florida and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, take on the 12th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. In those sports college football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Mark Armstrong. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Really, on mid-season, they both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll make the first down. Tackled up at 26.
A great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the back now goes in motion. Grant behind the line. It's Henderson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
After a first down loss, it's second and long for 25. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for him on third down. For the receiver. That picks up the first down on the spot.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Gators. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He keeps it on the design run. Look out, room to run here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short play complete to the tight end. They bring him down. Nice play. Moves the football to the 31 on the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ends on the head. And he could at least touchdown.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up. He's scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25.
Does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. In his face at the 20. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, you've got heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. You want to avoid a 3rd and long. Completion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit and a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So early movement for the offense. It'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. We're going to throw it on third and very long. And he's forced by the balls of the defense are just short of the line of scrimmage.
He just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. QB keeper all the way. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball is handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That'll be a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, probably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gets the first and more. Breaks into the clear at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
There's just a whole lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Here comes the point after attempt. No problem with the PHC, leading 14-3. Got momentum and scored that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
adjustment before this important play. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
With a force out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going for his running back. Tucks this down to the running back. They're getting down to a big gainer to the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year in Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the back gets the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and it's brought down.
Wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the top window. And that's a solid return to the interception.
Coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with down coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Some room with the 45. And a huge gain before he scores out of bounds. 8 yards, 7 first downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's what we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially real.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the cookout. You see the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to get it to the running back. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but set up the offense at the 35.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot, but he paid for it. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at 25. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we're starting to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. Going absolutely nowhere. We'll loss him.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. And he throws his third interception of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Handoff to the back. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to paying back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the read. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense not fooled by the wildcat, but just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But there's another example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Harris. Running back has it on the screen now. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made. Ends out of bounds after gaining a decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a good grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
On the run, it's manual gain brought down short of the marker.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Hey, 27, jump.
Looking to pass. It's Harris. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. Keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoved him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Okay, ready?
Now running out of the shotgun.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff for the first and goal.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and putting another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. To the air. It's Harris. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Brought down
to pick it up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Big throw. That's an RPO. Caught the left side. Taken out, but not before.
Another great pass by this quarterback. Yeah, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, we'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time. He's got room to run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Shooting clock with the running game. There's some space around the 30. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He hands it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catching it across the middle by the running back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They're up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to pass. It's Harris. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. Well, this was a stunt. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape. This lower-ranked team came in and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.